I cannot attack that target. That item is still recharging.
May bit by bit, you'll get our memories back. Praise the machine. Remain vigilant. Work cycle interrupted.
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
Hear that? That's the sound of adventure calling our name.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
We are going to be able to create Void Elf Demon Hunters starting on January 20th with the Midnight pre-patch, but before you'll be able to create a Void Elf Demon Hunter, you do have to do a short quest line. So I figured now's a good time, while we still have a few more weeks to go, to get this done so you'll be ready to create your Void Elf Demon Hunter right away. So this will just be kind of a quick sort of sped up walkthrough of how to do this quest line, where to start it, all that good stuff. So we're going to start by heading to Dornegal. We're in the Horde portal room, but of course you could find this in Stormwind as well. And we are going to be heading to Koresh. Now I'm assuming most of you watching this have of course played through the War Within and have Koresh unlocked. If you haven't, you'll have to play through the main campaign of the War Within until you unlock Koresh with the Shadowy Invitation. It should pop up as a quest for you. But other than that, just heading on through to Koresh, and this is where we'll find the quest that we need. It starts with a common cause. So we'll be heading over to there, and we're going to be using the phase conduit to kind of fast travel over there. Again, I think that this is something where you would have had to play through at least a bit of Koresh in order to unlock the phase conduit. So if you don't have these unlocked, you can just fly there normally, but this is definitely faster. So we just came into this doorway here, and we're going to enter our phase diving, and then that will allow us to kind of fast travel over to where we need to go. We're heading to Shandara. So once we get over there, you can just go ahead and exit your phase diving, and we're going to be going to talk to General Umbric, or Magister Umbric, sorry. He is just right up the hill here. And again, this is just where we find the quest to start with in case you missed it here. So grabbing a common cause, and it's going to want us to speak to Adarus, who is right nearby. So we'll just be flying over to this location to go and chat to him real quick, and then from there that's going to send us over to meet up with his apprentice, Leona, I think her name is. So just heading right nearby, we can just fly over there, and this first quest we're gonna get is going to be to use an item on like these 3 guys that are nearby. This whole quest line is pretty easy. It should only take you about 15 or 20 minutes. So once you grab that, we're just going to be killing these Void Tempests, and then we're going to use the Void Lure on their dead body. So you have to do that 3 times, so just kind of speeding through it until I've used my Void Lure on 3 of those guys. They're marked on your mini-map as little yellow dots, so they're really easy to find. Then we're going to head over and we're going to summon this big void worm thing. So we're going to throw that onto this little spot here. This void worm is going to come. Go ahead and kill it, and then we're just gonna fly kind of back over to where we were, and from there we're gonna go ahead, talk to Adarus again. There's gonna be a little bit of back and forth dialogue until we can turn that in, and then we'll be heading to this area over here in the North Sufad, or whatever that was called. So we're gonna again take the phase diving thing to kind of quick travel over there, but of course you could just fly if you wanted to do that or haven't unlocked it. And we're just gonna fly over here and meet up with our friends, and we're gonna be gathering some keys soon, but we're just gonna be going ahead and turning in this quest, and then he's gonna say, okay, go gather these 3 different keys. They're right nearby. There's just 3 guys that you have to kill to get all of the keys that we need. So again, just kind of speeding through this spot here. kind of similar to the Void Lure thing where it's like, hey, just kill 3 Void Tempests. It's like, okay, well now we're just killing 3 guys that have the keys. I'm kind of winging it with the voiceover here, but we got our key of the Waning Moon, and then heading over to our next guy, get our next key, Eternal Night, and then finally we get whatever that last key was. I did it too fast. So then we're heading back over to this spot, and we're going to be clicking on 3 pylons, deactivating them, and then we're going to grab this Koreshi fragment, turn in that quest, and we're already getting pretty close to the end. We're going to use the phase conduit thing to get back over to where we were. And next we're going to be heading inside of a cave as soon as we get over there. Again, make sure you exit your phase diving, and then you'll find the cave right down here. I think I'm just going to show it again on the map so that there's no confusion as to where we are at. And we're just going to be heading inside, and the last couple quests are all happening inside of this cave. So just make your way inside the cave up this kind of little void ramp thing, and then you can turn in that quest, and she's going to have you go and click on these things, and they're going to start summoning a few waves of guys that you have to kill. I think we're like charging the fragment or whatever. So as soon as you kill this void guy, we've aligned that first fragment, then we're going to head over to the other fragment, and again a few waves of guys, kill this void guy, and now they've both been aligned, and we're going to head back to turn in that quest. And now we're very, very close to the end here. We're going to click on the fragment, then talk to Adderus, and of course some dialogue, and stuff goes crazy, stuff goes wrong. Speeding through this part as well, we're going to kind of end the quest by kicking him in through a void portal, and that's pretty much it for the most part. Then we're going to go ahead and turn in this quest to Leona, and from there, this is where we get our final quest, Hunger of the Void, which just wants us to go back and speak to Magister Umbric. So make your way out of the cave and just fly over it, super close nearby. Just wait a second for Leona to run up and kind of give her report. Then you can talk to Umbric, and at that point we will be able to turn in our quest. This is the end of the quest line. Like I said, it just took like 15 or 20 minutes. So
isn't it ringing on my computer and it's on my
I don't know,
phone?
because you're a fucking stooge. Dewey the Stooge, mate.
That's fucking weird. It showed the call on my computer,
Hmm.
but it wasn't making any noise on my headset. It was just ringing on my phone.
Hmm. Sounds about right.
I'm just trying to unlock the Void Elf for Demon Hunter.
I see. That's pretty cool.
It said it was supposed to give me some quest, but I never got it. So I'm just wondering where it is. I just went to Koresh and tried to start it, but
Yeah.
I didn't. Maybe I'm missing a prerequisite or something.
Probably.
It's time walking today. What is it?
Yeah, I'm currently doing my talent tree at the moment.
Yeah, I just chose starter build because when I spent all that time looking at the talents myself and I chose a talent tree on my warrior, it fucking reset when I went to save it. So I just chose starter build.
Fair enough.
It fucking pissed me off. I spent all that time reading every talent and it just reset the whole tree. Didn't save any of my changes.
Yeah. The time will come. What class I really want to use PvP? Good question. Berserk Rage. Okay, Berserk removing. Moving your granting range to defuse weapons. It'll be a 30-second cooldown.
Where do I get this fucking quest from? Is it in the cape?
Bruh, that's cooked.
What's cooked?
So didn't realize this, but so the ability that I have right as a warrior, Berserker Rage, right? A minute cooldown. Go Berserk, removing and granting immunity to fear, sap, and some incapacitate effects for 6 seconds. Right?
Always done that, dude.
Right? Yep.
We need your help to
But
repel
I
the
never
waves
realized that there was a
fear started
Berserk
our
shout. But it also removes fear from effects, all of the effects just before mentioned, right? And applies it to the group.
Applies it to the group.
Yep. So anyone who's
Like
within
a-
12
like
yards
a-
of me will get it
like a
applied to as well.
PvP bar.
So pretty much if we're pushing in PvP as a group, I could use that and I could save our entire team.
That's pretty clutch for rated PGs and stuff.
Oh fuck yeah it is. But for now I'm just gonna go with Fearless, which just removes the cooldown by 50%. Because I just need to level up. So
You need to level up. What do you mean?
yeah, I need to level up first.
Level what up?
Oh, that's right. Can't level up yet, can we?
It's not midnight release.
Yeah, shit.
I'm just getting back on my warrior. You can go to Twilight Highlands and participate in the PrePatch event.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on out there. I haven't heard many people talking about it. Remember, act responsibly.
When an attack deals 20% or more of your maximum health and damage, that damage is reduced by 15%.
Yeah.
Shout to shout abilities have additional effect, grants an additional 6%, blah blah blah. Radius increased by 100%. Right, I can make Berserk and shout, right? Instead of 12 yards, 24 yards radius.
What?
Bro, that's cooked. That is cooked, man.
It's like half the size of Orson Gulch's open area.
Yeah, man, like that's gonna come clutch.
Is that a PvP talent or what?
Nah, bro, that's just the warrior talent.
Wow.
That's not even fury. That's just warrior.
Wow. I was thinking about going
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm probably just gonna stick as fury for now.
I wonder if there's a new season of PvP started already, so you can get on again.
Wait, what the fuck? Apparently, Ren's an instant cast, right, with a 6-second cooldown. I'll take that. And
Because it's a bleed over time.
yeah, but
You don't
I
need
was
to
looking at
spam.
Thunderclap, right?
Yeah,
But there's no rage cost to Rend.
No, of course not. It's the same thing.
I never realized that. I have 1 point left.
I have an
Could
extensive
you get
supply of
3%
tools for
more?
outlanders.
My keybinds have changed. Okay.
Hmm.
Quick keybind.
I have 2 points left, man. One, I could get plus 3% leech. Or healing received increased by 3%, and all healing, self-healing increased by an additional 10%. Or I can get 3% more attack power. Or auto attack speed increased by 3%. I feel like that's only for single-minded fury though.
No, auto attack speed is good for two-handers.
I suppose. Alright, that's 1 point then. What? Should I just get leech for the time being, or?
Yeah, anything that gives you health back is a win.
Yeah. Go your leech for the time being. If it looks like I don't really need leech, I'll go for the increased healing by 3%, or increased received healing by 3%, and all self-healing increased by an additional 10%.
I haven't seen any void elf demon hunters yet. Sparks in Koresh, proving in solo. Oh, what EVP is it? Is it Darkwind? Is it? Oh, it's South Shore and Torn Mill.
Alright, Fury Talents. Page. Kill be killed when
you
you
gotta make sure
would
you're
sustain
picking
a
the right talents to go with your hero talents as well.
Yeah, see, at first I do my Warrior and Fury, and then I'll go to Hero, and then from Hero I'll then adjust my Warrior and Fury talents.
Oh, okay. Because I picked a
If there's
bunch of
something in there that
talents.
looks like it's absolutely broken, I'll then change everything else.
I picked a bunch of talents at first for Warrior and Fury, and then I went to Hero, and none of the hero talents matched up. They were all red.
It says Bloodthirst always enrages you the first time you strike a target, and it has a 15% increased chance to trigger enrage. So that means 15% more enrage chance.
It's in the new transmog window.
No.
Fucking sick, dude.
Alright. What do you reckon? Enrage increases your mastery by 15% and your leech by 3%? Or Enrage increases your haste by 15% and increases your movement speed by 10%? I feel like that haste... I'll see how my rage goes first. Enrage, generation loss, restore long units, and haste 15% maximum health. Extra inflicts deep wounds on target. Any remaining damage will be added to the new deep wounds. This effect is replied any. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Play first and rage. Why would I want? Oh, bruh. Did you see the kill will be killed talent?
No, what's that
When you would sustain fatal damage, in other words, death, you instead fly into an unstoppable rage, becoming unkillable and immune to movement impairing effects for 8 seconds.
about? Yeah.
As you seek revenge on your would-be killer, if you kill your killer in time, you emerge from a blind rage triumph with at least 20% of your maximum health intact. If you are not victorious, you die.
That's hot. I love it.
Bruh. That would be the most fucking... Because it's every 5 minutes, right? That'd be fucking broken for like...
It's better than recklessness or anything.
Yeah. Where's Raging Blows? Raging Blows. 7.4 second recharge. Increased damage while in range. Raging Blow has an increased chance to instantly resets and cooldown. Nice. More resistance active.
Returning to task.
Now these servers are performing so well, I'm so impressed.
Bloodthirst critical strike chance increased by 10% if you are enraged. Bloodthirst extends your enrage by 1% after 1 second. This extension is doubled if the Bloodthirst critically strikes your primary target. Bloodthirst causes your blades to do additional damage. I've got 4 points left.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Bladed Storm, now I don't want to use Bladed Storm.
how low your item level is.
Pretty fucking low, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad. Anyway, I gotta go.
No worries, man. Have a good one for now.
Yeah, alright. Enjoy your day.
Later. Yeah.